gentlemen, and variations thereupon. We've finally arrived. We're at season 11. We're back, baby! Everyone cheer!
Yay!
Yeah, okay.
Can you feel the enthusiasm?
Over long clap.
Yeah.
So I think we've got
yay! Ooh.
So yeah, I think we've got a few things that we need to sort of mention.
Yes.
Before we
Definitely.
continue, like for the new guys that are hopefully going to watch. I mean, even if you watch the
Yes.
first 5 minutes of this video, this is going to tell you everything you need to know. So I'm going to pass over to our streaming team of Fritch and Emily, because I believe that they've got a few announcements, especially about days that might be good for you to play games if you wish to be streamed.
This is more
Yeah.
Emily's domain.
Yes, it is. It is more me. So basically, in season 10, we decided that we were going to try and stream every single game of Blood Bowl that was being played. This was a mistake.
This was a
because
catastrophic mistake.
It was a catastrophic mistake because it was go, go, go all the time. Sometimes at 10 in the morning, there'd be an announcement that someone was playing a game and one of us would be running to our computers to try and stream it. So instead of just going random, okay, who's playing when, we instead are going to go, we are streaming on these particular days. If you happen to be playing at the time we are streaming, we will try and capture your game, but we cannot promise we're going to get everybody's game. And if there are multiple games going on at the same time, if we are streaming one, we are not going to leave that and then go into another. We will continue with the one that we are streaming. If someone else is around, then that's fine.
Yeah.
This does not mean if you are streaming yourself that you have to adhere to these days. If you are streaming your game or if you want to stream someone else's game, that is completely fine. But for our, like, I don't know, are we like the official stream team?
I guess.
You're the ones who make money out of it.
I will go far.
But for us as the Calamitous Casual streamers, it was just a bit too much to try and stream every single game. So we're just putting in place the rule, and we'll do this post every single week. Yes. We will put up a post going, these are the days that we are streaming. It's primarily for myself, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Fritch and Ewan will have other days that they'll be streaming.
Yeah. So
and then you can then comment, oh, I'm streaming, I'll be playing my game on this day at that time. If you are playing your game that is on a day that is not listed, please do not comment, because we don't want to be scrolling through hundreds and hundreds of comments trying to figure out who we're streaming on those days.
God,
so just a very simple tag whoever it is on that day, or so at Emily, I'll be playing on this day, this time. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, keep it nice and simple, just so we can keep a track of what the hell's going on.
Yeah, we'll hopefully get some Blood Bowl for you guys to watch, so that'd be fun.
It is
another thing to mention. So moving on.
Yeah.
There is if you are streaming, there is like on the Discord, you'll note there is like a streams running channel. Feel free to like advertise and announce your streams in there. That's a really cool place to do it. You can also do it on Facebook. Do that. Although we do expect a little bit of theatre added to any post describing games on Facebook. It makes a little bit of playful banter is all good. We like that. Another thing to mention as well, there's another channel on Discord which is Epic Plays. Now, if you are streaming or someone's streaming, please record your Epic Plays on here.
Definitely.
Clip them.
Absolutely.
Link them into Epic Plays, and Emily does like a weekly video where she goes through some crazy shit that happened this week, and it's really quite good. So if you put it in there, if it's crazy, we're talking like you made a 6-up dodge into a 6-up dodge, 2 dice uphill with a snotling on a halfling, got the ball and then scored, kind of crazy. Get it in there, because she will definitely put it on. And it'll be fun, and everyone can laugh at how hilariously lucky you are.
And it can be good plays, it can be bad plays, it can be stuff that is nigh on impossible to do, like a tree scoring, which happened last season.
Yep. Glorious.
That is in one of is in last season's
tried again,
Dice of the Week. Yeah, he did try again.
Power to the bloke. I mean, like, come on, let's be real. Power to the man. I mean, like, it takes some balls to do it once. Twice is like, yeah, fair play.
Yeah, he's good in it. And the other one to mention, obviously, is that we do the weekly video, Brotherhood Bounce, where we talk shit about results, and it's good.
Yes, it's good. It's definitely.
And if you want to be on it, do let us know. We generally tend to do it on a Sunday night. when we record it.
Yep.
So when like the round's ticking over. But if
Yep.
you want to be a guest on it, you are more than welcome. Please let us know. We'll try and get you in.
Yes. So we got there's so many clips that came from last season. It's ridiculous, especially Anthony dying. Max has just mentioned it.
Oh,
Forever
that's
immortalised.
not only did we have a visual clip, we had a sound clip which now can be used in my stream if you want to remind me of the pain of that player dying.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. So I think that's it. Really, that's important.
Yeah,
stuff
just
to know.
I think it's one. I think those few things that we do in the streaming of the
Yes.
games and the extra bits just sets our league apart a little bit from other leagues,
Definitely.
and it just adds a bit of flavour, and it's really cool, and gives everybody a chance to connect on their games and commiserate losses and celebrate wins. So if you are able,
tease people.
Exactly.
You suck. No, really. Anyway,
but yeah, so it's just some fun stuff. Anyway, should we get on with the main show?
let's
Yeah. So
actually
shall
get on
we
with the
crack
show.
on?
But
Let's have a look at the teams in
what you
Division
see
1.
here,
These are the ones that matter.
These are the ones that. Oh, well, you say that. These are the ones that matter. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 whole teams in Division 1 this season. And these
I think it's worth just saying what the difference is between Division 1 and 2 before we go through what they are.
These 10 lucky folks are the teams that survived the last season and they actually cut through. So how Division 1 works in this league is Division 1 is only for experienced teams. These are the ones that have come through the lower league, known as the Tenderfoot Trophy League. They've come through, they've kept their team, and they keep them on for another season. That's where they all go. All the ones that keep it on for any extra seasons go into this lot. And there's 10 that survived and decided to come through. Division 1 can also consist of teams that have been in Division 1 multiple times as well. We'll show you some examples in a moment. But we shall... I think we've got an example here. I believe Feroz is
Feroz is a third season team.
Yes.
I think the first 3 teams are third season. I'm not sure about the fourth one. I think
first
before
3
and after are second season teams, aren't they?
Yeah,
so there's only the first 3. Anyway, shall we have a look at Feroz?
These 3 are the oldest season teams. To start with Feroz, a 13-10 TV Nurgle team. Everyone loves the Nurgle team. And now, this, and already you can see it is pretty AIDS. For those who don't know a lot of the skills, we'll try and explain them as we go. We've got Nurgle Warriors with Guard coming out the anus, as well as a Beast of Nurgle with Guard. Very handy for helping those blocks.
A little bit of Mighty Blow there.
A little bit of Blighty Mo, just very good, isn't it? A little salt-based sprinkle of a Blighty Mo there. Plenty of plenty of blocks to go around. Pestigore, a couple of Nurgle Warriors, and a Rotter as well. This is for a third season team. I think they got a bit hurt. But
I was going to say for a third season,
this was in last season.
Yeah.
The
other Nurgle team.
Those shall not be named. Oh wait, he's in the chat. No, it's a.
He knows.
He knows. There was another Nurgle team in the last season, which was a third season Nurgle team, and Jesus Christ on a bike. It was if think of the 10 worst serial killers in the world would just make a team. They were just murderous. Yes.
There was Claw, there was Mighty Blow, there was more Claw, and there was more Mighty Blow.
Oh,
it was disgusting.
It was gross, but these guys came through, and honestly...
they can't beat rats, so...
They've been... Okay, yes, they've been hurt, but it still looks like a solid team. The amount of guard, the amount of block they've got is still pretty good.
I mean, it's gonna compete well with the teams coming up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it looks all right. And if you've ever met Wolfie's number 1 aim in life, and probably his number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, are to murder you. The ball, possibly 7. So,
thank you for the
if you are in Division 1, you are likely to die.
Yes. I say thank you for the subscription, ODST Matt, for 4 months. Lovely bloke. And the person who we were just smack talking about his Nurgle team. But it's this is a good looking Nurgle team to go into Division 1 with. Considering how many newer ones are coming from the lowers, it's still viable. It's not like it's not facing a bunch of third division teams. If it was 10 third division teams, I might not have brought this back. But it can hold its own against the rest. Next we have
The one team it can't.
The one
hold
team
its
that
own
can't.
against.
Really, so this is the strongest team in terms of numbers in this entire division. We've got the crop
Yeah.
blocking beats. We have a lizardman team, which is a strong team anyway, and
Ooh.
holy stout Batman.
I mean, I immediately go to that double movement skink.
That thing's a
Yeah, the
rat.
movement 10 skink. That's a rat.
That's not a skink no more. It's a rat. The only thing it's missing is the AG4. But even
Yeah,
then,
and
it's pretty not far off.
Then they've got a sidestepping strength up skink as well.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
that's
I'm a
pretty
little
nasty.
bit- I'm a bit worried about the Saurus. I feel like they should. I know, obviously, the strength up. That's a beast of a strength up. But they've only got 3 block, and then they've got 2 that haven't got anything, and it just worries me that.
Claw Mighty Blow.
Yep. And
Yeah.
and that
It was death.
and that Saurus has a niggle, and a movement 10 skink has a niggle. So they've been slapped about the
And
park a bit.
all they need is a couple of good hits, and their best players are off or
Yes,
gone.
It could go
So
quite
that
well
worries
quick.
me a little bit that this is a third season Lizardman team, and they've not got anything that's going to save many of those Saurus.
No, so we do have reports out from the field, i.e. Max, to say you think it's because Dave killed a few, then they suffered a bit more in the last season.
Yeah,
so
they may or may not have died.
It is worth noting that this is the team, I believe, that killed Mittens.
This was the team that killed Mittens. We will explain
Yes.
Mittens in a moment. Mittens, the rat, the myth, the legend. That thing was
That thing did work.
That thing did work, but this was like a solid team. That movement 10 skink is going to cause problems. It's got a niggle, but first of all, we got to catch the bastard.
Yeah. Shall we move on to talking about movement 10? The
Yes.
third 3-season team, Kill It and Grill It.
Also
reigning
last
champions.
Yes, last season's champions.
These are our reigning champions now. You see, Mittens Mark II, which is sadly
MNG'd.
MNG, doing definitely not as good a job compared to
Mittens Mark 1.
Mark 1. Mittens Mark 1. Let's recall what the legend himself had. It was Claw. It was Mighty Blow.
Yep. Tackle. And piling on.
That was it.
It was vile.
Yes. It was an absolute murder machine.
And it's worth noting that the only skill it didn't have going into its second season was tackle.
Yes.
Tackle came in the second season. It had Claw, Mighty Blow piling on from its first season.
Yeah, it was disgusting. That means go nowhere near. However, these are still a rat team. They are the reigning champions.
This is still
for
a good
reason.
rat team.
This gutter runner needs to get in the bin. Guybrush, what is this nonsense? It's got sidestep, it's got people, and it's also got, is that Sure Feet? Yeah, Sure Feet.
Yeah.
That's a disgusting one turner.
That's only, it's sprint away from one turning without
naturally.
even needing a.
Yeah, it can just run.
It's just violent.
It just goes.
I mean, you've got your strip baller as well. He's pretty baller.
Yeah.
This, like, as well as a coach, you guys will note he's a very good, obviously a highly experienced rat coach.
Yeah.
Very, very experienced rat coach.
And he knows how to use those gutter runners.
Yeah.
I believe it's around 1,000 games in the champs ladder with Skaven. I believe it's somewhere around there.
Man knows his rats.
He knows how to play rats. Yeah.
Man knows his
he
rats.
He really does. Yeah.
We've got.
I'm looking forward to seeing him in season 12, not playing rats.
We do have Max in the chat saying it's like wait, Sure Feet instead of sprint. Strange choice. Honestly, I can respect the Sure Feet.
Yes, I can. I'd rather have the assuredness of
one push is
getting
really easy to get.
One push is so much easier to get, especially since it's got sidestep.
Yeah, I'd imagine the next skill would be sprint to get that extra one, but you want to have the guarantee that those go for it are going to work in the first place. So you get those two extra go for it.
Max is correct. Sprint would make the natural one turn without pushes, but I'd rather take the push, so we've got the dodge reroll and a Sure Feet reroll.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got
more rerolls, less problem.
Precisely.
Should we move on to season 2?
Yeah, we've got a high elf team.
Some high elves rocking. We've got Break My Heart from Neville. The 2 reroll high elf team, which looked like they took a bit of a slapping towards the end.
To be fair, not really. I mean, he's got a 14-man roster. That's enormous for elves.
Yeah. It's for elves. It is a big. Enormous, but it's a 14-man roster, but it's still missing 2, and that's still his TV. That's
still,
that's,
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's got some blow.
What are the stats? What are the statistics for the team? Like, what's its win?
1-2-4.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
Pretty
that might
bad.
be.
Oops. Yeah, this is one of our more I believe he's one of our more inexperienced coaches. This is the same.
He is.
This is the same team that took a not last season before that one took a 1 reroll chaos team.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
It is a good way though to learn your team.
Oh yeah.
To bring
Oh,
it back
sure.
for a second season because it really helps you sort of understanding how to play them. So
Yes.
I approve of this. I think he's not going to have the best season he's ever had.
No,
But then
Yeah,
again,
I
I think
think
there's
it's.
some
I
lessons to
think
be
it's going to
learned.
be
And the team will
hard.
be difficult because it has got an ability to play that elf ball game.
Oh yes, the elf bullshit is very apparent.
Yeah.
It can happen. All you need is one good roll. It's like the ball's off at the pitch and you're scoring. It's an elf team. I like the blitz with mighty blow. That's fine. The thrower with dodge and accurate
Got a
makes perfect
blodge.
sense.
He's got a blodge lineman, which is nice.
Perfection.
But you'd want to see that a little bit. You'd want to see a few more blodge across the board at this point.
Yeah, he's a little bit under level, but his TV is so high because they're elves. As simple as that. They're just elves.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is that.
Righty then. That's
Next up.
We have the best team in the league. Absolutely. It's Alex. If you're watching, please do us proud. We've got the Prague Prancers from Alex. The very hurt Kislev
I would
team.
argue not because
they're missing some men.
They are missing. Okay, so they're missing some numbers, yes, but they've got some good level ups there, and I would rather have the missing players at this point and have the journeyman. So you can focus that SPP on those other players.
Yeah.
So I would argue that actually it's not a bad thing that he's down a couple of players because he can focus a bit more on the players that he has got and then buy those extra linemen later on.
He's got some very good pieces. Agi4 lineman is huge.
Agi4 lineman is that thing is dangerous. It's like
it's not. That's a rogue being a scoring piece.
Yeah, that's a rogue catcher, isn't it?
Well, it's a rogue catcher, but also what that is a very, very manoeuvrable lineman. So the thing with Kislev is they can maneuver. So being more manoeuvrable makes you ridiculous. Indeed, they have the legs. Yeah. So that makes you really, really good. I like that blitzer, tackle and wrestle. That's going to be knocking some balls out.
Yep.
And your standard array of catchers. To be fair, the team isn't looking the best. There is, you want to ideally be putting your SPP onto those blitzers to start with.
Yes.
Rather than your catchers, because your catchers vulnerable, your blitzers need to protect them. But he's got the 4 rerolls, he's got the apothecary. He can do well from here because
he has got dodge on both of his catches, which is nice, and he's managed to get block on one of them. So there's one that second catcher is quite hard to take down.
Yeah.
You have to get that pow, and if you don't, he is sidestepping anywhere. So that catcher is nice, but I think you're right. I think focusing a bit more on the blitzers in the next couple of games will be really important. But I think with that limited number of players, I think he's able to do that. With these next couple of games,
it can be a good season. Like Kislev are ridiculously good against elves.
I will go back to something that was said in the chat but I actually missed. So Damo wrote in the chat saying it's like people were scared of my team, but Dave Bowden's team had more than double my kills. Yes, he had more than double kills, but you maimed. You didn't kill.
You made them forced people to fire.
Exactly.
Their players.
Anyway, back to where this is a solid looking team. I'm looking forward to this team.
Yeah, so we go then should we move on to the next one, because this team actually looks like a pretty good place.
Yes. Go on then, Dizzy.
Season.
Speak for yourself.
Yes, this is my team.
Yes.
I'm really happy with this team. Yeah,
I would be as well.
It's been I've had a really good couple of games with them, and I don't know what else you want me to say really. I've got a good couple of levels.
You've got all the right pieces. All your pieces are there. Your goals ghouls look nice. You've got carriers. You've got strippers. That looks really good. You're white with the strength up, really nice. Block mummy's huge.
Yeah, the block mummy was an early.
It's going to be a tough team to beat that.
Yeah, it's be
I
very
hope so.
Good looking team. I think we should move on because there's not really a lot to say about that. Next up, we've got the Brett.
Well, the only thing I want to say about this team before we do carry on is I love how like you haven't gone for an entirely, completely, like straight up meta build. You haven't gone God, block, or etc. You've got actually really flexible. You've got so much options in here.
Yeah,
like,
so the
like
tackle was because I was facing Amazons as that ghoul level, so I was like, well, it's good to have tackle, and so I think that was why the white also got tackle as well, actually, because that was against Amazons. I was like, having 2 tackle pieces is nice, and the mummy, I just went, well, I don't want it to move. Why would I want it? It's got block, so it's pretty difficult to take down, and if you try and hit me and I don't, if you try and push me, I'm going to go, nah, actually, I'm staying here. So that was the thinking behind that. So, I didn't want to go fully just rant, guard, and block because that gives you options, but it can be a bit difficult to manage. Whereas if you do more interesting things, there's more plays you can do. So that was my thinking behind it.
Yes, of course. It's like, just out of interest, I don't know if you guys know, and if anyone in the chat knows, do speak up. Dodge and stand firm on a defender stumbles. Does it work?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it just stand firm and just go.
Yeah, it's a push.
Oh yeah. If you put I wasn't sure what would happen.
It turns it into a push. And then it into a push. So.
Okay. I just thought in my head, it's like, does that work right? But okay, fair enough. But good to know. Anyway, next we've got so you say Brett's.
I mean, interesting to bring this back.
Yeah, after wasn't there like an Uber Blitzer?
Had 2, didn't she? Rain had 2.
Rain had 2. She had 2
Uber Blitzers, and one Uber Blitzer became an ex-Uber Blitzer.
Yes.
Significantly
ex-Uber Blitzer. Thank you for the follow there, Keen Deer. Welcome to this interesting segment.
Yes, I believe this is a new player in the league.
Oh, is it really? Hello, mate. So yeah, it's
not new player, not necessarily a new player to Blood Bowl, but a new player
in our league. Yeah, this is a it's very interesting because this is, apart from that Blitzer and that those 2 Blitzers, it's pretty much a vanilla team.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I don't know if you remember watching my Bretonian team from last season.
Yes. Yeah.
But like I focused all of my energy on putting levels on the blockers.
Yeah.
Guard, because that's generally considered the sort of way to take it because they're like your really important pieces, and then your blitzers can do good blitzy things.
Yes.
Once you've got a good solid line of blockers, but I mean, I think this is going to be a tough season for her.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a tough season for her, but this will be one of those seasons where it's like, trial by fire.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to get some good inducements. It's a shame that they don't get chainsaws on Brett's.
Yeah, that's very, very true. And I'm okay, Keen Deer. How are you? But yeah, I look forward to seeing Rain develop this team. Be really cool.
We'll see where it goes.
Indeed.
Next up, we've got Celtic Burgers. Interesting choice.
This is I'm glad he sorted out his fucking arrangement.
Oh, he changes it every single week, so I wouldn't.
He's intending to annoy us later.
I know he is. But I say, first of all, let's go to the very main point that we see right here. That Minotaur in the middle, Mr. Beef Burger himself, Juggernaut Claw. I like it.
Well, you would.
I like it. I like it very much.
Yeah, that claw.
That thing is cracking. Juggernaut and Claw. It's that is your blitz machine. Right there, you're constantly. Fair enough, it has to roll the wild animal, but that's what you're blitzing with. Because if that gets through, bugger me sideways, it's gonna kill something.
You know what I can see happening?
Wild animal.
I can see no. I can see David being the first game against this, and that mighty blow piling on Wolf coming in.
Ooh.
and killing it quite early.
Ooh,
That's what I can envision
Nope.
happening. I don't know whether that is Will.
First game is Kislev.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah,
for Max.
he faces Dave like 7th apparently, according to.
Oh, fair. I didn't know they'd already got the things up. So fair enough. But yeah, okay.
No, but it's still apparently he's not going to be blitzing with the Minotaur because he's not insane, or as I call it, boring.
Yeah, he's the kind of player. Max is the kind of player that doesn't buy a death roller on dwarves.
Oh, anyway,
that's absolutely not the case.
That Minotaur is cracking. Loving the Mighty Blow Beastman, tackle Beastman, pretty standard. Adjunct Chaos Warrior.
Big.
Well, that was like a very early one, but the fact that it's now got block is really nice. Now that it's got block, because it's a bit safer than it was.
Oh, it's a lot safer than it was. Apparently, Max always buys a death roller.
I know he does. Max would have a team with just a death roller on it.
Yeah, yes. Anyway, that's a nice looking team. A bit low on the TV, but it's only had a season. This is fine.
It's got ways to go. It's got ways to go. Next up, we've got the Tenderfoot Champions.
The Tenderfoot Champions
what
are rolling
on earth
into it.
have you got doing with a level 5 werewolf after one season?
That is fucking disgusting. That I have seen porn that is cleaner than that werewolf. That thing is wrong.
I mean,
look at this shit.
If Jack runs a bounty, that's probably a double Mars bar right there.
Yeah, it's like Jack. If you do bring the bounties back, that's not a double Mars bar. That's a fucking selection box. That's a Christmas selection box. That's a curly whirly. There's a Twix. There's Maltesers. There's the fucking works in that shit. Yeah.
And then you've got the other werewolf as well.
Yeah.
Kill them both.
Mighty Blow piling on. The only thing that Remus Lupin is now is block, and then it's going to be unstoppable.
Yep. Oh. This is going to be a pain.
Yeah, and
it's going to be a pain.
So 1580 TV after one season is.
Yeah, that's what you get for winning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Talking about high TV after one season, 180k, 1600 team value, Chaos Dwarfs.
Yes.
And look at this is meta, isn't it? Look at that.
That is just pure meta, down to a T.
Yeah.
God, Mighty Blow Claw. Yeah.
What else are you going to take?
This is what happens when you meta. You become this guy, Mr.
But he's got the Minotaur. That's not meta.
Oh, that is.
No, the Minotaur. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd say the Minotaur's not a good pick for this. I'd say at this point, the Minotaur is just providing a lot of blows.
He's had the Minotaur a while now, and it's still got 0 SPP.
I was going to say, it's not leveled. What's the point in keeping that thing? At the moment, all it does is provide a bit of a block on the pitch. But it's not doing anything for the team. I say get rid of that Mino. Because it's called literally the worst as well.
I know, it's fantastic.
Get rid of him, cut him out.
I do believe he sacked the previous one and rehired it.
Oh, wow.
Why?
Because it was literally the worst.
I mean,
it needs going.
I would be tempted to.
If you're meta-ing it, doesn't need it. But dirty player there, nice bit short hands.
I
wouldn't want to play this team. I wouldn't want to play this team.
No. The team is at the point where it does not need the Minotaur. The only thing I can think of for the Minotaur is the Mighty Blow. You've got a Claw Mighty Blow and another Mighty Blow on there. You don't need it anymore. It's just taking up space. It's taking up TV. Get rid of it.
Unless the thing rolls pro, I imagine.
Yeah. Well, that'd be nice.
Even then, get rid of it. It's just taking up TV.
Pro and block. What a beast that would be. Should we have a quick look at the schedule? And
we should have a look.
We're going to make some very quick sort of no explanation needed predictions. So Croc Rocking Beats typical night out. Emily, go.
Sorry,
that is, you heard it here first, folks. That's official.
I think I think typical night out.
Yeah, grand.
They've got all the things.
I'm going to say typical night out because of the tackle.
Yeah, I agree. 3-0 typical night out. Do you know what? I should probably be making a note of this, shouldn't I?
Yeah,
maybe.
Good idea.
Let me just do the spreadsheety thing.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Well, whilst you're doing that, we'll, me and Emily figure this next one out. Kill It and Grill It versus Fearos. This is the rats.
Kill it and grill it. Yeah,
This
rats.
is this
Kill
is
it and grill
rats.
it.
This is just rats. Just straight up rats.
Mm-hmm.
Break My Heart, like a Looney. So this is a high elf.
Necro.
Yeah, high elf versus the Necro. This just has to be the Necro, doesn't it? This has to be Dave.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, Dave.
Prag Prancers versus Chaotic Burgers, though. Now,
This is the one where I'm like, I don't know.
this is where I'm torn. Much like Natalie Brugaleria, I'm torn.
I think I'm going to go with Kislev.
I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to
say
back
Kislev as
Kislev.
well.
I'm sorry, Max. I do apologise.
No,
but
Max
I
should say
think...
Kislev as well. It's fine.
Yeah, Max always
Yeah,
does
but Max is self-deprecating whenever we try and do predictions. If you remember, he would say the opposite team every single time last season.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, but yeah, I just think the maneuverability of the Kislev this time will.
I think that's fair. I'm tempted to side with you. Draw.
Okay.
Fair
That's what I think. Draw.
Oh, okay.
So let's.
And then finally,
finally, Demons of Barber Street. Emily versus. Well, Emily's going to win that, isn't she? Versus the Bretts. I mean, how's that not going to go that way?
yeah, this is quite a weak Brett team versus a fairly strong Undead team. Emily, your thoughts?
I've played Rain once before, and we ended in a draw. So I'm open to it going. I'm open to it being a draw. I think that's a fair thing to say. I don't want to. I'm not sure one way or the other. I think my team is a bit stronger than Rain's, but I could see it going to a draw. So
a bit,
a bit,
just a bit,
hey,
just a
a
smidge.
little bit. What's a smidge?
Just a
So
smidge, yeah.
you calling that you saying you're going to draw this?
I think draw. Yeah, I think that's
Okay,
fair
well,
enough to say.
you were absolutely wrong. You were going to win that horribly.
That doesn't
Right.
mean I'm not going to try and win. That doesn't mean I'm not going to try and win just because I've said that I think it's going to
No,
be
I
a
know.
draw. But I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Fritch?
I think it's going to be Emily as well. It's like Rain, we love you, but this team is horrendous.
That's a mountain too high.
Yeah, that is a tall mountain you're having to follow there. Power to you if you do it, but hot damn. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Should we look at 2A?
We
D2A.
shall go into D2A if we can find it properly. D2A, here we are. So these are our brand new teams. These are fresh teams. 1000 TV, absolute
There's
max.
not going to be a lot to talk about here. We're looking really at the naming scheme. So
Yes,
you may put a vote in Fritch or Emily's chat if either of them really appeal to you on the naming thing.
Yes, absolutely. First of all, we're going for the.
Fritch will be counting these up.
Will I? Okay. First of all, we're going for Arctic Antarctica with the Furious Deserts or Desserts. No, desserts.
We'll go into it.
There's two S's.
Furious
It's a
Desserts.
very angry eclair, a very angry lime sorbet.
Yep. Okay. Angry Swiss roll, angry sugar crumble,
I mean,
very angry lime sorbet.
it's straight up meta chaos build, isn't it? Right, next.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
I don't quite like the name.
You can't get much any other chaos build. All they have is two positionals, and that's it. Apart from the Mino.
Mino, eh?
I think it's interesting how they've gone with 3 rerolls and no Apo.
Heavy armor, high armor.
It's because
and you can get the Apo after the
Yeah,
game
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's fair enough.
Rerolls are expensive after the start, aren't they?
Yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah,
very true.
So it's fair enough. So we approve of the naming scheme. Very fun. Let's move on.
Yes, Gods of Carnival Creation from Rat Ogre, Elven Union team.
But just going to approve of the nice, neat layout.
Yes,
approve of this.
I approve of this. Oh god, oh my god, Hellhammer. Astenu, okay.
I mean, it's probably Finnish.
Yeah, I imagine this is going to finish. So,
it's probably some black metal band that prances around in the woods, taking cough medicine, so they don't. Not taking cough medicine, so they don't sound like Miley Cyrus. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's starts off the hat.
Yeah. You don't take the cough medicine seriously, and voice of an angel,
Yes.
not good on a Finnish death metal band.
I mean. I imagine there's some niche corner of the internet would enjoy it.
It's a nice lineup, really, isn't it? I mean, you've got 2 rerolls, you've got the Apothecary, you can play the Elf way.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11
And you
players.
know what? If you actually look at the
It's
actual
alright, that.
team, I can see the black metal theme
Nice.
in terms of like how they look. This is very like
Yeah, they are looking black metal-y.
yeah. It's like someone literally just got a can of Chaos Black and just gone
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then painted the
Fairly-
faces the right colour.
Nice, could do well, that team,
Yeah.
assuming that Armour 7 holds up.
Yes, absolutely.
Talking about Armour 7 holding up, let's move on to the next team.
Yes.
Always Hangry.
Always have got a vampire team.
This
Everyone loves a
Spaten
vampire
Hamster,
team.
we don't know who you are. This is nice to see a new coach.
I do love to see a new coach.
So
The King,
this
the
could be
Colonel,
interesting.
Frankie B, Papa J. So this is fast food chains.
Yes, I was going to say these
I
are
like
fast
it,
food.
Greg's the thrall.
But I also like how it's not obviously fast food.
No.
Like, it's not Burger King or KFC. It's the King, the Colonel, Frankie B. I like that. I
Yeah,
like that a lot.
Papa J.
And the first,
cheeky Nando's, I imagine.
Nando's.
Yeah.
Subway, Mackie, Greg's, Go-Go? Sushi,
Well,
I think.
yeah. Don't know what
Um,
Morley is.
I don't know what Morty is. Then Wimpy, that's a throwback. Fucking hell.
That's old school, isn't it? They
That's
do
old
still
school.
exist.
They do still
I
I
exist.
mean, nice. It's a fairly standard vampire build. 4 rerolls, 4 vamps.
Yeah, no Apple.
I mean, possibly it's interesting taking only the 11 thralls. I mean, the normal is to go 3 vamps, isn't it, and take more thralls than the extra reroll.
Yeah, but then again, you could go like. No, well, I guess can you go more vamps? How many? You can have 6 vamps, can't you? No.
You can have all 6 vamps. Why would you? That's crazy. You'd
Yeah,
have no
you're a
rerolls,
mentalist if you
would have
do,
no
but
team.
but.
Nice. It'll be fun anyway.
Yeah.
This team
naming
is likely
scheme
to
approved.
self-destruct.
I approve the naming scheme.
Yeah, likely to self-destruct.
one.
Yes.
Next up, best team in the division, obviously.
oh, is this yours?
So yes, Slan Jamalan.
Jamalan.
Slam
Oh,
Jamalan
nice.
from viewing himself. Kislev Circuit, he's back. He's gone back into the Brotherhood of Bounce. We've gone. I'm hopping.
Oh my God.
I'm hopping bad at you. Totally amazing. Hopping over you. Also,
Lies and slander.
Lies and slander. There we are. Joseph
For
Stalin.
those who don't know, the Kislev don't exist.
Yeah.
They're actually a team called Slan, who are space frogs.
Yes. Joseph Stalin. Lipon Trotsky. Always Krokin.
Always.
Vladimir Putin. Boris
Puntin.
Yeltsin. Puntin,
Puntin.
sorry.
Bunting.
Vladimir Putin, apologies. Boris Yeltsin. Vladimir Lipin. And Grigory Ratsplatin. Yeah, you know
Love
what?
it. Very good.
Applause all round. I approve of the build. One catcher. I usually don't go with 2 myself. but,
I believe 1 catcher.
is that for the extra reroll? I assume.
I take the 4 rerolls. I mean, I could take 2 catchers and still have the 4 rerolls.
Okay.
But I want that 20k ready for the apothecary.
Ah, right. Yeah, fair play.
And I don't need the two catchers. I don't need them at first because I'm looking to get SPP on the blitzers. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'll probably fail horribly,
No, I can respect that. That's absolutely.
but that's the plan. It's the long game. It's the long game.
Yeah, yeah.
Sam Unwin.
No fun allowed at all.
He's having fun. He's done
Orange
the
beard,
Death
mohawk,
Roller start
triangle
build.
head.
He's just named him after the.
Wait, look.
Yeah.
Grey beard and eye patch McGee are the same thing. Fast
I
boy.
think, yeah, but. Well,
really
there's only
fast
so
boy.
many heads.
Brown beard, white beard, blonde beard, and bandage boy.
I mean, honestly, it's the it's a Sam Unwin build to take the Death Roller from the start because
you know what? I'm here
you are
for it.
starting your second drive with 10 men.
I think it's very. Yeah, I think it's very interesting that he's only got 4 tackle as well. That's a nice. I actually kind of approve of that build of dwarves because usually there are just there's so much tackle on here that you
One
can't.
reroll.
Yeah.
PJ's like, names are hard. Well, just literally, he's gone for the catchphrase moment. It's like, say it as you see.
Yeah.
Say what you see. It's just.
Then shall we then move on to the Weeder Orcs?
We dot
Tom?
orcs from Tom. Hopefully this team lasts better than his
Doesn't
last one.
die quite so hard.
Has he like names?
Azog. It's
Azog, Grashkul. Has he names with his apart from Mr. Punchy?
I think
Grom
Azog
Hellscream
is from Hobbit, isn't it?
Yeah, Grom
Oh, is it?
Hellscream, I'm sure, is from World of Warcraft.
I think he's gone
Ah.
with like trolls.
The Thrall is
Troll
definitely from World
names.
of Warcraft.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. I'm not a World
Of,
of Warcraft person.
or orcs.
Gazakul is from something. So I think he's an Azog, yeah, because Azog the Defiler is from Lord of the Rings.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He's gone with
So-
orc names.
So
Okay.
it's good, but it's too meta.
Ah,
You need knowledge. You need knowledge. We have knowledge. Not everybody has knowledge. You're not going to glance at that and go, "Oh."
okay. Max has identified them. He's got fantasy orc, Lord of the Rings orcs, and 40k orcs. He's got a mix.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, Max.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and I say, yeah. I mean, it's fairly standard up build, isn't it? That.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard looking build. Like your 4 blitzers, your 4 black orcs, and your thrower, and like 2 rando linemen. Yeah.
Yeah, two rerolls, apothecary. It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rats from Brandy. So Brandy's new to the league, but I know he's been around for quite a while.
Yes.
Played
Yeah.
him in other leagues, I'm sure I have.
Cheesy rat B star tards.
I wonder what that stands for.
I wonder what that stands for. Yes. Brutak. Thibble Nibbler. These are these normal names? Are these named?
Are they? Have they got like cheese puns in them?
I
like
don't know.
very subtle cheese puns.
don't think. Maybe
we don't get it. Explain. In the
Maybe
comments after,
maybe
let's
Lear
have
the
an
Lethal at the
explanation.
bottom because there's no capital L at the start, so I might be tempted.
Yeah,
to...
he's named him, but I don't understand.
4 gutter runners is interesting, actually.
I mean, it makes sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you need to level them up, you can level them up fast. Just
If you need to run gutters, then and he's gone with a rat ogre start.
the rat
Yeah.
ogre start. I can respect. He's a mentalist, but I can respect.
It's clearly a mental play. I do believe he plays a lot with Wolfie, so that might have rubbed off a
Yes, that makes sense. Yeah, it looks like a decent team. Standard
bit.
sort
The
of rat build.
Medici too.
Shall I say him? Oh yeah,
The
Medici too.
Medici too.
Yes, this is our
Dave
reigning.
Roden, this is no. He's a
No,
previous
not raining,
champion.
because it was the double Dave last the season before last,
Yes,
and so this was the other Dave who'd won, but he did not win this
No,
last
he didn't.
season.
No, that's true.
I mean, it's an elf build, right?
He's gone
Ooh.
for elves. Yeah,
High elves,
high elves, two blitzers,
blitzers,
thrower.
thrower, rest lineman. Jobs are good. 3
Oh,
rerolls,
I
three-
love this naming system.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where? Who?
Why?
Where?
Who? Where?
Thought.
Idea. Oh, it's beautiful. It's actually beautiful.
Notion, concept, belief, muse,
oh,
conviction.
it's just
perception.
like a lovely little haiku, right?
It
Yeah.
really is.
Wonderful.
I appreciate that.
Apparently, he's gone back to his strongest team. Well then,
It's not good. It doesn't bode well for us.
it does not bode well for us.
Nope.
I've just been ordered to do 10 push-ups by Max. You absolute bastard! Right.
Do you want to wait until after we've finished filming this? Then?
I might
you
do.
can
Yeah.
do it while doing predictions.
Yeah.
We 3-man athletic, nice.
We
Practic
3-man
reference.
athletic. Yeah. So we've got
Practic reference.
absolutely.
One
so,
reroll.
good old goblin. One reroll. One Apo goblins. 14 players. Big Yan big twat trolls.
He's got the pogo. He's got the loony. He's got both trolls. He's got the fanatic. I mean,
not
this
as
is
big
gonna...
as not as big as Big Jog.
Mate, you know what? Do it. I would love to see this team play.
And we mad Hamish. I'm sure I'm not letting my son anywhere near a chainsaw.
Well, that sounds like you're a coward. No, I'm joking. Absolute coward.
Yes, absolutely a coward. Yeah, if you don't know, my son's called Hamish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I approve of this. It should be interesting.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be very interesting.
Oh, this is gonna be.
And last up, Sean playing Xanthar's naming guide.
Xanthar's naming guide.
I am guessing he's used Xanthar's
Yep.
guide to monsters to name
Yes. Yeah, I believe.
his Amazon, and he's put. What is this order?
Yeah.
What
Whoa.
are you doing?
Whoa. Sean. Come on now. Blitzer, thrower, lineman, blitzer, thrower, lineman, catcher. Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, really.
Sort it out. Make it more aesthetically pleasing.
But
Oh.
it's a nice looking.
I've got Max in my chat.
Amazon
I've got
build.
Max in my chat saying this ordering is stupid. It hurts my eye. Listen
Max,
here,
you are the
Max.
biggest culprit.
Listen here, you little hairy bastard. You last season. Words.
Anyway.
Anyway.
So yeah, nice.
That's just new, eh?
Let's make the quick predictions.
Shaw's popped up. I did that just for you guys. Still
You
trolling kid.
bastard.
Anyway, yeah.
You utter. Yeah.
Right. So whilst you
So
figure out the
we're gonna shout it out.
what I'm gonna
So
do is
quickly, we're gonna start with Xanthar's naming guide versus Rat Bastards. So that is Amazon versus Rat Emily. Go.
I want to back the rats.
You want to back the rats.
Right,
I'm
I'm gonna set my push-up station.
Which?
What's this? Rats versus
Ratzons.
Ratzons. Ooh, Ratzons, interesting. I'm gonna say Zons, you know, because they've got the extra
I
bit of
think
bash.
it's going to be a dwarf. It's going to be a dwarf. It's going to be a draw. It's not going to be a dwarf.
Okay.
Bit dwarf.
So, Orcs v Elves, the Medici.
I'm giving this. I think this could end badly for the Orcs.
Yeah, Elves.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be elves as well. Because
Brilliant. Dwarves versus goblins.
Dwarves
No need
versus
for
goblins.
explanation here. We don't need to explain ourselves.
Goblins.
Awesome. You lunatic. It's not going to be goblins. Emily?
Yeah, I think.
I think his 14-man roster might be a bit smaller.
Yeah, I think
To this one.
dwarves.
Kislev
Coward.
versus Chaos.
Chaos.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Kislev.
I thought I liked
I like to sometimes be divisive.
you.
Kislev.
Yeah.
Kislev.
Kislev. Of course.
Extra,
Kislev. Yeah, I'm gonna
extra
win it, aren't I?
maneuverability. Yeah, of
I
course.
mean, I'm not going to win it, all right? Right? And lastly, Vamps versus Elven Union.
Elves.
Elves.
Vamps.
Ooh.
Nice. I think Vamps as well, actually.
Ah, okay, fair enough. Right, moving.
Moving on, to be
To be.
or not to be.
Don't you
That
dare.
is that is the
Yeah.
Shakespearean question.
Right, we have Tone has gone lizards.
Nice.
The lounge room lizards. In terms of what we got.
Oh, he's gone for the full build. The 2 reroll. I mean, it's dangerous.
Oh, I got for the 2 reroll Crocs build. Oh,
It's
go
dangerous.
on,
I
son.
approve.
I approve.
And you know, nice lounge singers there.
Yes, they're all lounge singers. Yeah, no, I'm with this.
Yeah, nice lounge singers. Right, next up.
Good naming scheme.
Snotstorm, Snowstorm,
Snowstorm.
playing
Snowstorm.
Yggdrasil Nogron. Well, Yggdrasil is obviously the tree of life. You have to tell us what Nogron is.
Yeah,
but,
Yggdrasil.
they Yggdrasil, whatever.
Yeah.
There's some
He's
Nordic
got-
gods
God.
right
He's
there.
got Nordic gods here.
Nordic gods, yeah.
I mean, I like the build. The doubles of Berserker, double Ulfwerner. It's high frenzy,
Yes.
so it's high risk, high reward build. Could go badly, armor 7, but if you can get your fight on,
Yeah.
Yeah, could be good.
But,
Could be fun.
Could be good, could be good.
He's got block coming out the anus. He should be fine.
well, he is in fact Norse. so
Yes, he's a
that's-
fan.
Yeah, they
Norse,
will have.
Norse win if Norse can start the fight.
Yes, very true.
Yeah.
If you start on Norse, they lose.
Absolutely. Anna Kitty.
Hey, Anna Kitty, I'm excited to see this team.
Werecats are better, I agree.
Yeah. Well,
However, they are not in Blood Bowl.
Sadly not. We've gone for two fleshies, 2 whites, one solitary wolf, and a bunch of zombies.
I mean, it's the standard build because you can't actually get much more.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. In terms
If
of
you want to start with the whites and the golems, so if you want to start with that heavy front line,
Yeah.
that's the way you've got to do it.
in
It's
terms
a
of
nice build. You've got the 3 rerolls. It's got a good shout.
yeah,
It's got a good shout at starting well.
it does have a good shout. In terms of naming scheme, she's gone for she's got a bunch of Twitch streamers in there, so Zophion and Necronome and the Dwarf 86. But I think the zombies are all.
Where
just
are you?
box
Where are
enders.
you, Where are you?
I know, right? Anna Kitty.
I think I think she's gone with some of her regular viewers. Because I know Sausage is one of her regulars and has
Okay.
popped into my stream a few times. So I think it might be her regular viewers.
Sausage.
Okay.
Sausage.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Fair enough. Good team coming up next.
Yep.
Big Mac
Big Mac.
bringing us
Nip and
bringing
tuck.
us the Underworld Gobos. 4 reroll,
Underworld.
11 man roster. It's brave.
It is a brave one. We've got 4 goblins,
like
2
it.
blitzers, thrower, lineman, and 1 solitary troll. This is a brave one. No Apo for rerolls. Whew, this is Max approves. Max salutes this person.
I like it.
I was gonna say I like it. Yeah.
I like it
yeah,
as well.
they're all surgical procedures to make you look prettier.
Yes, exactly.
If you've ever seen, these guys are going to end up very mutated, so it's probably not going to work.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to
Like
need it. I would if I could. I like it.
Mainframe. This is a new person to the casual.
I like it. I approve of that to start with. Although,
Are those some default names?
I think
They might be default
names.
Shame.
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 I mean,
There
it's a double war dance, a catcher, 2 reroll. It's standard.
It's worth
isn't it?
noting there is
I
still
like the
time
team
to.
name.
It's worth noting there is still time to rename the players if you
Yes.
did want to, but there is no obligation to. It's just because Fritch is mean.
Lies.
And
You're obliged.
then we got. So yeah, fair enough. Standard build though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the bill.
And we have our fling team.
We've got halflings. Woo!
We have a fling team. Everyone loves a fling team.
Oh, what have they got? Oh, 660, 14. They've got 1 reroll. What's their club? Have they got the stadium?
They've
got the murder hole with the Nuffle altar.
They have got the Nuffle altar. I like it.
This is how you play flings.
This is how you fling.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 1 reroll. It's like 1 reroll. You're gonna just be throwing out the You can be just stealing the people rerolls. You don't have your own.
Based on the name of the trees, are they planning on fouling with the trees? Because if so, I'd love to see
Stampede
it.
Block Group Drop Creek Toll Branch.
Yeah, it just makes me think that they're going to foul with the trees, and I really
I
want to see
think
that.
his intent is to like do some murder.
Oh yeah,
like it.
probably is, but just
approve.
because I
Yeah,
imagine
I did wonder with the name.
With Stampede and Dropkick, it makes me think of something lying on the floor. So I'm like, that sounds like he's going to foul with them.
You don't drop kick things on the floor.
I don't know. It just makes me think.
Effective.
It just makes me think that they're going to to foul them, and I like that idea.
No, fair. I look forward to seeing flings do well. And we've got another stunty team. We've got goblins, gobsters. This is a
There are
different.
3 stunty teams in this
Yeah,
division.
this is a
I count
stunty.
Underworld of Goblins, that's it. Yeah.
Troll, Fanatic, Looney, Pogoer, and goblins.
Build
2
800, looking for the bribes.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm.
Looking for the
I'm gonna
bribes, 2
approve of that.
rerolls.
It'd be good.
Yeah.
He's new to us as well, Keen, so that'd be cool.
Yeah, he was in the chat earlier. Keen Andrew was.
He followed you, didn't he?
I've just realised that Dr. Bailey apparently redeemed 10 sit-ups as well, so I'll do them during the predictions for this one.
Awesome. Next up, Schoolworks. Scylla bringing some rats.
Yeah, Silla's bringing the rats.
Same build though. Gone for the double stern. Oh no, not gone for the rat ogre, but the double stern Vormin, all the gutter runners. Yeah, I mean it's a completely different playstyle to the ones you tried last time. So let's see how it works out for him.
Yeah, it's looks like a good one. We'll go in terms of naming. I think standard.
I don't think it was. I think it's standard.
Shame.
Mm.
Silla, shame.
Uh,
Andy has come in with the orcs. It looks like he's go back to his roots.
the Dark Annals.
Yes, the
Pretty
Dark
same.
Annals. Again, are these are like box
No.
the names as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Andy, shame.
No,
I thought better.
okay.
I'm not actually sure.
No?
As Raul, that sounds a bit like.
Actually,
Yeah.
kind of sounds Lord of the Ringish, doesn't it?
Saffron. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds.
Lazarus.
And this is on a postcard.
I
please.
Yeah, Lazarus. Yeah.
Lazarus. Yeah, I think they are. So as Raul, is that like? It sounds like
Azrael's a fallen angel.
they're angels, aren't they?
Ooh.
Because there's
Lazarus is.
the
The Dark Angels.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, very nice.
Ah.
Too
Odin,
complicated.
yeah, the
Nice
Dark
try, though.
Angels.
I-
Yeah.
Nice try.
I take back my shame. Well played, sir.
Mm.
Um,
See, you were being me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and lastly, we've got Big Brew. So Kev bringing some Chaos Dwarfs. Fairly standard build, right?
Yeah. No Mino, which I approve of.
Yep.
Yes. Because you don't actually need the Mino, it's a waste of TV.
Yeah. Okay, should we go to predictions so that Fritch can do his sit-ups?
Yes.
Yeah,
we can.
so we've got
pretty
first
fun.
up we've got Rat versus Bulls of Eris. That is
Ugh.
Chorf, right?
Right. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I-
So, rats versus bulls. I want to
I
say
think
rats.
I'm going with
yeah.
Bulls.
I
Okay,
think.
so we've got.
I think the problem you got with rats is that they're still. Okay, yes, they've got a lot of tackle to go against, but they still have the Agi 4 part of it. I reckon they could get past them.
Yeah, I kind of think the Rats could win this. It might hurt them, but they could win it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll have like 2 players left, but
Yeah, but that's normal, isn't it, right?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't normally have more than 2 players if you're playing that. So next up, we've got Orcs versus Goblins.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Orcs.
Yeah, I mean, it's Orcs, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, fuck it, goblins.
Good man.
You never know.
That's normally Emily's job. Lizards versus Flings.
Flings. I always back my fling brethren.
Nah, that's fair.
That's
Ugh.
fair. You're wrong though, but
Jesus.
I approve.
I think lizards are not a bad team for flings to come across.
No, I
I'm
don't- I think you're
actually,
probably right, actually.
I'm actually with Emily on this. I'm thinking like,
Ooh.
I think the flings could do quite well here because it's like, lizards are considered like the top end team, from the most part. Let's face it.
Flings aren't.
Flings are quite the polar opposite, but because of that, they have that degree of like the trap team factor. They think, oh, it's flings, it'd be easy, and then you realise,
Yeah.
oh shit, they're actually really hard to hit because if you don't hit pals on them, they'll just run away.
And with the amount of TV difference between those two teams, they could very easily get Zara.
Oh yeah,
Potentially Deep Root, but they're going to be getting the hot part. I imagine they are definitely getting the hot part.
Yeah, you
and
look
you've got
into
Zara,
Toga
you're in.
stuff, haven't
You can do this easy.
so much easier.
Norse versus Wood Elves. By the way, I'm saying a draw. Norse versus Wood Elves.
Oh, is that a draw for the flings and lizards?
Flings, yeah.
Norse
Go
Wood
on,
Elves.
Emily, go.
Ooh.
Wood elves.
Ooh,
Wood
it was
away.
a delayed one. Your thoughts?
Fritch.
Okay. I'm gonna say Wood Elves as well because the North won't have the development yet to stop them.
Yeah, fair enough. So away win, and I think you're probably right. Away win.
Cool.
Last up, we've got the Weircats. That's Necro versus
Underworld.
The Underworld.
I've got to go with Necro for this. Like,
Yeah, you have to, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I'm thinking Necro for this, but it wouldn't surprise me if the Underworld do pull something out the hat because Underworld, well, they've got like access to quite some like strong pieces. So
Yeah,
I reckon.
but not yet.
Not yet. No,
Need some mutations yet for that. So let's have a look at 2C.
Whew.
And we're done then. We're getting close.
Is it only 3 divisions?
Yeah, there's only 3 divisions.
Oh, I was expecting a D&D for some reason. Right, thank God for
From
that.
that season.
Well,
So for those who don't know, there's 3 divisions. There's going to be an 8-man playoff at the end. So the top 2 from each division go through, plus the 2 best third place.
Yes. So
Well, the 2 best losers, because you could get 3rd and 4th from one division. I don't know how
Yes.
Ben's working it, but that might be a thing. Anyway, Warpstone Ratskins, Sam bringing us some
ratty boys.
ratty boys.
Yeah.
Pretty standard what we've seen
It's
so
standard,
far.
isn't it? I mean, it's the same build as the
Yeah.
other one
Yeah.
we've just seen. So, I mean, yeah. You
Yeah,
can't
I'm
argue
liking
with
the
that, can you?
names.
I'm
The
liking.
names are all
Yeah, all rat base.
Right,
Yeah, Remy, Pinky,
Gonzalez.
Brain.
Yeah, fair enough. Nice.
very nice.
Very nice.
Glunlock bringing us some humans. So the most vanilla team of all vanilla teams.
Yep. Not to be trifled with though. They can pack a
They
hell
are
of a
the
punch.
best.
Yeah.
I'm guessing these are not default names since I know that Glunlock is in fact German.
Yep. These all like clearly German orientated names on this one.
I
Wilhelm
mean, it
Müller.
would be, wouldn't it? Though it is, though, isn't it? If you're
Yeah.
Empire, but it's fairly straightforward, isn't it? Blitzer, ogre, catcher, thrower, lineman, 3 rerolls, nice.
Yep. Then we've got Med Wars is coming in with the Chaos team, the first aiders.
First aiders.
Yeah,
Nice.
the first aiders got all decked out in white and red crosses. Yes, absolutely.
This is approved of.
This is a standard Chaos team. Nothing to really call home about. I like the naming scheme is good.
Yeah.
I like how the Chaos Warriors are all things you do to somebody, and then the Beastmans are all things you apply or things to help you heal, so ice packs and things like that.
Yeah.
I think that's quite good.
Yes, that is good. We approve of this. Med Wars is new to us, right?
I believe so. Off the top of my head.
I think so.
Now we've got a third continent being added next.
The third continent, yes, this is Luna Miramuni. She's known on my Twitch chat, but this is our South African contender. I believe, like, I think Med Wars might be her being marmited.
Is Med Wars
I believe Med Wars might be her brother, if memory serves. I can't remember.
Okay, well, fair enough. Well, maybe not our third continent. Maybe that was the last person. But anyway, cool.
But anyway,
nice.
This is our third continent. We have stretched into
right?
Amazon Bill. We've stretched into South Africa. We've got these all look like standard. They're standard Amazonian names. I don't blame Luna. She's very, very new to Blood Bowl. I will teach her the ways momentarily.
Do you know what? Amazon's a great team to start with.
Amazon's a great
team. They're really
fair.
forgiving.
Very forgiving.
Like, you do get deaths, but they are really forgiving. So they should be good fun to play.
Yes.
They're a good.
So I approve of that as a starting team and a really good build. Can't argue with that. Next we've got Guttingham Forest.
We've got the commish. Guttingham Forest. He's gone for ogres.
He's gone for the 5 ogre.
A 5 ogre build.
2 reroll build.
Wow. Okay.
This is gonna go bad.
This could go horribly wrong.
I mean, I like Stuart the Piercer. I like that.
Stuart the Piercer.
Nigel Ruff. Nice.
Des Chomper, West Gorger.
They're named after football players.
They're named after Nottingham Forest football players in particular.
Yeah.
This is like quite a very well. This is ogres, isn't it?
It's going to be fun, but that's not going to do well. With 2 rerolls, that's going to go badly.
Dabo in the chat is like, nah, 6 ogres, no reroll. That's where it's at. I have played that team.
I respect. Damo. Respect.
I have played that team in another league. Fuck me sideways, is that chaotic? I came mid-table. I was quite proud.
It's good fun. It's good fun, but it's mental.
Very good fun. This is me. Democracy Manifest.
What are you doing? 2. Why are you playing elves?
Because
again?
I got told to by people who pay me money. So
you got bribed into it.
I got bribed into this. Is a. Obviously, these are all named after Twitch.
I mean,
my Twitch followers. Pretty standard build. 2 rerolls, no Apo. Luna is there. Group of Brian's there. Chaos is there. PJ's there. If you're still watching, mate, congrats. Joe, so you're in there as well, Ewan.
No,
I'm your moderator, Fritch.
Exactly. If I put you in, I get done for favouritism.
I don't understand. Yeah, Fritz, you lose the naming scheme for that. Next up, just for not putting Emily in, that's rude.
I know.
That is rude. That is really rude.
Actually,
next up, we've got
I tell you what, since I'm here, let's have a quick see who I could potentially kick. Get
Too late
Spoon
now,
Fetus.
man.
I know.
So this is another new coach to us. This is my friend Simo.
Yeah. Mighty Simo.
And an uphill, right?
Yes.
Actually, no, he's got he's got the 12 players.
Oh,
yeah, they've got 12 players.
That's interesting. 2 rerolls, 12 players. It's interesting. It gives him more options, but a bit less reroll. It could work.
Yeah.
It's definitely an interesting one.
Yeah. We've got Nurgle.
I'm getting accused of some horrendous stuff in my chat here. It's like I've got Max who's going to say gonna kick Frisch out of the Anti-Elf Society. I've got Tom going. I always thought he was a closet elf fancier, to be honest. Dude.
Yeah, he is. Wait a minute.
Dude,
wait a minute.
way
Just
to
go
out
back.
me.
Just show Tom that first player.
What on my team?
Tom will approve of you for that.
After the eyebrow, we'll go there and move on.
You got an eyebrow. see what he notices. And then you've got not Nurgle from Demo, called Nurgle Warrior, Pesticore, and Nurgle Rotter. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an interesting orc build to go for the triple goblin.
Yeah.
Nice one, Demo.
Yeah.
You were serving penance for your sins. I approve.
Is 4 Pestigores normal on a Nurgle team? I don't know. I think you might need to rethink this then, Damo. If you don't usually go with
I like it. I approve. Next up,
PJ's going to redeem to be alignment. Oh wow. Those goblins will end up being those lethal players. Hey, goblins, man! Don't like tempt them.
Yeah, I mean it's brave. I like it.
Next, we got Zophiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, another Twitch streamer.
Another new one.
Yeah, another new one.
Woo, halflings!
We got more flings again.
Very different build.
Yes. She's gone like full ball, hasn't she?
What's the club? Has she gone with the? Have they gone with the club?
No.
They have not. So
no, this is
what's
full
happened.
Build.
They either didn't know that they can take a stadium, and so they've just spent all their money because this is. I'm unless they are planning on doing that leveling.
This is the other way of going. So this is like the full halfling build. You've got the 4 rerolls. You're trying to play rather than trying to be an arsehole.
No, you don't. Trying to play with halflings. This is unacceptable. No, okay, fair enough.
I mean, it's fair enough. And then lastly, boned by Nuffle.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, this is gonna be a.
Standard names though.
I know, right?
Come on,
Shame.
Cheeve.
Come on, Sophiana. If you're watching, if you see this at all, please sort it out. Anyway, and finally we've got
I like this colour scheme,
Boned by Nuffle. Colour scheme?
Yeah, on the flings.
Oh right, so I was
yellow polka dots. Nice.
Yeah, they're going with polka dots. Polka dots are nice.
Okay, cool.
yeah,
I mean, fairly standard. In fact, no, it's not at all, is it? This is a mental build.
Oh, you got the damn hell! We've got 4 Tomb Guardians, 2 Blitz Rolls, 2 Throw Rolls, and 3 Skeletons.
Interesting.
He's gone for the full whack and the 2 rerolls. I mean, it's brave.
He's got 2 rerolls. He's even gone for the 2 Fan Factor.
Wow, this is going to be interesting. But Chief knows more than we do.
Yeah, it's
Chief knows more than all of us.
Apparently, it's a safe build.
Right. Okay. I don't know about that, but anyway, Chief knows more than we do.
Yes, absolutely. Standard naming system. Come on,
man. I like the colours, but yeah,
come on.
Last up, then we've got the schedule. So Moonhunter Valkyries. That was the Zons versus Boned by Nuffle. So Zons versus Khemri. Well, that's going to go one way, isn't it?
This should be. I reckon this should be Zons, because
you think it should be Zons, okay?
Yeah, because if you think about it, they've got the same strength for the most part.
Yeah, I know, and dodge. Yeah, it's gonna,
against AG2. I mean,
yeah, it's just it has that written all over it. Emily.
Zons.
I'm actually going to go both against you on one reason alone. I'm going to back the coach because you said that Luna's quite new and
good point.
Steve is quite definitely not.
That is actually very true.
Shit, yeah.
And I think that is really going to play into this.
Yeah.
I think it's a good matchup to be playing a really skilled player first because you have got a very, very good advantage on the pitch, but you are playing probably the most experienced coach in the league.
Yeah, she's not doing well there.
I mean, it'd be a great starting game because you'll learn loads. Like,
Oh yeah,
100%,
definitely.
Steve will spend loads of time sort of going through stuff with you, so that'd be really good. But yeah, it might be pretty result though.
No,
It's not Graham at least.
no. Glutton Forest versus First Aiders. Ogres versus Chaos.
I mean, this is going Chaos's way. I'm sorry.
Chaos, yeah.
This should go Chaos's way, but don't disrespect the Ogres. I've seen Ogre teams do some fucking horrendous shit.
Yeah,
They can do, but they're very unreliable.
But they normally need more rerolls to do that. So.
Yes, very true.
High elves versus humans.
Well, duh, me, high elves, obviously.
This is
And for that reason,
Fritz is
I'm
going to
going
learn the
against
hard way that he is not going to beat humans.
Dickhead.
Yep, this is an away win, right? Glitzberg. So this is the orcs versus ratskins. I'm guessing that's
That
rats.
should be an underworld. Wait,
No, it's rats.
I saw Warpstone and got excited.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
excited, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'd give this to the rats personally. Emily?
Yeah, I'd probably give it to
Yeah.
Rats. Just because of the
Okay,
sheer
just to
movement.
go against, then I will go for the orcs.
Well,
Nice.
fine. And then we got
Draw.
Nah. I reckon it's gonna be a rat win.
Rat win. Not Nurgle. So this is the Nurgle, right?
Yes.
This is the other orcs. We're going to put these down as other.
Yes. Other orcs.
Versus Blitzburger Chompers, which
Which were they?
is... These are the Fling Flings.
Yes. Oh.
I back my fling brethren.
Yeah, obviously you approve of the
I'm
Fling.
gonna go for flings because it is orcs without the linemen.
Yeah.
Because
Draw.
the halflings can actually go toe to toe with those goblins.
Yeah, true.
And then
Can't go toe to toe with the
yeah.
Black Orcs. It could be a draw. Let's go with a draw. So that's it, man. That's
Yeah.
the one. So all we need now is like, who do you think had the best naming scheme, really?
Ooh. I
did quite enjoy the first one, to be fair. That just really...
that made me tickle. That tickled me.
So that was the Furious Desserts.
Yeah.
Furious Desserts was good, but I just felt like it was very angry,
Predictable?
followed by a name, and I think not necessarily predictable, but I liked the always hangry. The
I can
different.
understand that.
You were in the same one.
Yeah,
it
the
was
snacks.
the same one.
Snacks.
Yeah, so it was the different fast food restaurants,
He's got a
with
good,
a bit
good
of a
name
twist.
then.
and so I thought I liked that because it's a little bit more creative.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't get any votes, obviously, because I can't vote for myself, so that's fine.
No, I might be with the always hangry, to be fair, but I honestly I don't know. Yeah, always hangry. I've just for the names.
Well, we can have votes in the chat, so if you're in the chats, vote. Anyway, that's Smash of the Day, right?
Yeah, that's it. Let's smash the day.
Oh, you're like all the
It's
fucking.
going to be fun, man.
Welcome
lot
to
talking,
season
lot
11,
talking, guys.
everybody. It's starting with Fitch going to sleep.
Yeah.
So we look
Shocking.
forward to seeing you all on Monday for some death.
Yes, we should see you all on the hustings. Please drop a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, just so you like chilling myself. Nothing much goes on there, just so you can keep
Please
up to date.
check out Emily's stream as well if you're on Fritz's stream, and Fritz's stream if you're on Emily's stream. And if you're watching the video, check out both of their streams.
Also, both of our YouTube. So Fritz, this will go on to Fritz's YouTube, and Dice of the Week will be going on to my YouTube. My YouTube also hosts all of the old Dice of the Weeks, and you can watch them at any time because it's always funny to watch back random clips of things happening
Dice
in Blood Bowl.
absolutely failing. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, absolutely. In terms of Twitch channels to keep an eye out on, there's obviously mine, Fritch on Twitch. New name, woo! We've got Dizzy Beth as well. So she, we're gonna be like sharing the majority of the streaming.
Yeah, I mean, Max normally does some streaming, so it's worth watching him on
Anna
that game.
Kitty also does some streaming, and there's a lot of
Anna
other
Kitty
people
as well.
There's a lot of you, so just make sure you're announcing it in the Facebook chat.
Yes. Oh, even the Discord as well.
People will want to watch you. Yeah, just get it anywhere you think it can be plastered, plaster it.
Yeah,
Yes.
just plaster it up like wallpaper, just straight up the
We don't
walls.
mind. We want to see it. I think what also might be worth. Yeah, I think if we could keep the Facebook posts to maybe one, if we do a here's where you link your Twitch posts, just so that we don't get like 1,000 posts in one day.
Yeah, but do announce your games if you're playing at like 5.
Yeah,
and you're
but do
gonna stream
announce it. Do announce it.
Yes, absolutely. Keep us in the loop just so we know when to, and just basically say if we can stream them. We'll sort out the schedules probably over the weekend.
We'll do what we can. We'll do what we can, but it should be fun.
Yeah,
yes.
We'll see what we can do. But it's been a wonderful time with you all. Have a wonderful evening. I'm actually going to go to bed now properly because I was up at like 4 o'clock this morning. My brain didn't work. So yeah,
That's nothing new.
I know that's nothing new. I will have a wonderful night. Be good to everyone. Be good to each other. And
apart from your opponent, kill him.
Apart from your opponent, murder their team and make sure there's nothing left.
Thank you very much.
Nighty night, people. Nighty night.
Bye.
Bonsoir.